G'day everyone, it's Andy from Andy's Fishing here. Today I'm going to go fishing for squid at night. I'm going to show you how to catch squid. The idea is to cook them up in the morning in a new little barbecue. It's a really cool setup. I haven't used it yet. Enjoy the sunset and go get some squiddies. Woo! A little bit rough. Beautiful sunset. So the squid recipe I'm going for is going to be a really healthy squid salad. It should be pretty nice. I will grill the squid, but you'll have to see that tomorrow morning. So we're in a pretty good spot here, I think. The water's about, I think it's about 10-12 meters deep. We're not far from shore, and what we're going to do is wait till it gets really dark. Squid fishing with lights doesn't work when it's still light outside or there's a really big full moon. For the squid tonight, I'll be using a squid jig. This one's seen a bit of action. And pretty basic gear, the little Samaki Zing 6 foot, that's like a 10-pound rod, and the Black Hawk Koda 2 1000 model. The thing that you really want to have is some very light leader. I'll be using the leader I got in the Tackle Club Challenge. If you use a thick leader, like a 12 or 15 pound or even 20 pound mono, the squids will see it and they won't go near the squid jig. I've had that happen. So really thin leader, and preferably fluorocarbon. That's pretty invisible in the water. Anyway, that's enough talking. We'll wait till it gets dark and then hopefully we'll see some squids come into the light. As you can tell, I'm using a blue light. The reason I'm using a blue light is that blue light travels further in the water. And check those two guys out there. We've actually got 2 squids already. It's been maybe half an hour, maybe 40 minutes or something like that. And we've got a lot of little bait fish. If you have a look over here, oh, it's a bit dark over there. But there's a lot of little bait fish swimming around and 2 squids so far. There will be more squids later on, so I'm not going to catch these 2 straight away. I want them to get comfortable. The thing I've found with squids is that when there's more than 20 or 30, they get really comfortable and they get more aggressive. Right now we've only got 3 squids. We just had another one join us just a second ago. So I'm just going to let them play around, eat whatever they want to, and wait for more squids to turn up. So I'll just show you the light that I've got. It's basically 4 LEDs around a aluminium tube. Now you need the aluminium tube because these are 10 watt LEDs. They're 12 volts, 10 watts, and they draw a lot of power and they create a lot of heat. So the ocean water actually goes up inside the tube, you'll see here, and cools the LEDs down, which you need, otherwise they would just burn out. Anyway, let it go for another 15 minutes or so, and hopefully we can start catching some squids. It's getting a bit late. I haven't got a lot of squids, but it's time to start fishing. I pretty much always tie my lures on with a loop knot, and squid jigs are no different. A lot of people ask me when I go into the bush, it's like, do I see ghosts? Am I scared of ghosts? I'm not scared of ghosts. I've got nothing to fear from ghosts. Got little squid jig ready, and yeah, we'll give it a shot. I don't see the squids right now, but I'll just chuck it out and see what happens. Ideally what I'd like is to set this drag actually. That's better. What I'd like to do is, yeah, oh there they are. Oh, I think I've got one. Oh, first cast. Oh yes. Oh yes. That was easy. There he is. What I do, I'll tell you that in a second. Here we go, look at this. First squid, first cast. Beautiful. Whoa, did he get me? I think he's out of ink. Oh, that was lucky. There he is, in the bucket. Oh no, he's still got ink. Oh, I got lucky there. He didn't get me. Alright, let's get another one. That was so good. First cast, first squid. You really got to watch out with yeah, squids squirting you. There's a little bit of ink just here on my hand. Got away with that one. Now I'll try and explain what I do so I don't get inked. But yeah, look at that. That's an arrow squid. I tend to only get them at night. During the day you get other squid, and yeah, to be honest, they're really tough. Here they are again. Here they are. Look at him. Yep, he's looking at it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got him. Yes. Okay. What I do is I drag them along the surface with their head out of the water, so their body just touches the water. There we go. And when they do that squirt sound and nothing comes out, that means there's no water in them. You see that? He can't get me with ink because he's got no water inside him. There we go. Second cast. Second squid. Woohoo! That's strange. You have a look at this one. This one's completely white and this one is all colourful. But yeah, let's get some more. That is so cool. Here they are, down the bottom there. Very hard to see. You guys probably won't pick them up at all. They're just under the boat. There's about, I'm going to say 15 or 20 squids here at the moment. I'll just cast over to them. There they are, they're over that way a little bit. Okay, that's right in front of them. Coming for it. We've got one. Yep. Oh, he got the boat. He got the boat. Look at that. Fourth or fifth cast and my third squid. Look at that. Oh, this is cool. Here we go. They're right over there again. Ooh, they didn't go for it that time. Oh, they're scared of the squid jig. Oh no, I've only got 3 squids. They're scared of it. Got another one. Drag him around a little bit. I think he might have got me that one actually. Oh yeah, the other squids are still here. That's good. Here they are again, right near the light. Just drop it straight down. If the squids aren't biting really hard, what I let it do is get the squid jig right down out of the light. And that, I think maybe they can't see the line or the leader as well when it's away from the light. And yeah, I find they're more aggressive down deeper as well. We got 4 now. That's pretty good. That guy, that last guy, luckily he didn't have ink in him. But you can see all the dots there. Ooh, that could be a bit of ink in there. But yeah, not too bad. Okay, that last one, we've now got 5. That last one really gave a good squirt of ink and you can see it all up the side here. Ooh, there's lots of bait out there. So we're getting a few. One pretty decent one. He's yeah, about 30 centimeters long. The other's quite a bit smaller. Let's get a couple more. So when I choose a place to go squidding, the biggest thing for me is I think clean water. Let's see if a longer leader, that leader's now well over 1 metre long. Ooh, might even be 2 metres long actually. Yeah, I've made that super long. Let's see if a 2 metre long leader makes a difference for these squid, because they actually stopped biting on this lure. They stopped attacking it. So. Okay, there's the light. There's plenty of bait around it. You can see all the little fish swimming around it. There's even a school of little fish here, like maybe a school of 50 or 100 fish. Oh, and there's the squid. Okay, I'll stand up and see if this longer leader works for these squid. Oh, hang on, we got a looker, we got a looker, we got a looker. Come on, eat it. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Oh, they're near it. They're near it. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, yep, got him. Woo! And that extra leader might have just done the trick. There we go. When I drop them in the bucket as well, I'll just show you again. I'll get this new guy here. I'll show you how I get these off. So I'm holding the squid jig, and oh, he just got me in the hair. I lift the squid jig up, and they literally just fall off. There's no barbs on those hooks, so if you lose pressure or you hold the squid jig upside down, they all just fall off. So what do we got? 2, 4, we got 6 now. We'll see if we can get a couple more, but yeah, that's pretty much all we need, I think. Well guys, it's about 5 minutes to midnight here. The squid fishing didn't pick up. I think I caught 2 more squid, and I found this interesting little anchorage. I wouldn't call it an anchorage. It's basically just a little indent in the island. I've had to dodge some pretty big coral bommies. Probably some of them were this shallow. Tide's low right now, so there won't be any issues with that. It's just hopefully the anchor will hold. Here's my bed for the night. We've got the sleeping bag, a pillow, the ground mat, and a piece of foam, which is my old seat. It's still an easterly breeze. If it spins around, I'll be in trouble, but yeah, should be okay. I don't think there's any dew. It hasn't rained and it's not going to rain, so I should be pretty dry. Anyway, we'll cook up that squid first thing in the morning. Yeah, hopefully I get about 5 hours sleep, because yeah, I should be up pretty much as soon as the birds start chirping and there the first light comes up, because I don't have a cover on me tonight. Anyway, yeah, interesting evening. I did see a turtle and a manta ray. I don't think I filmed the manta ray. I tried to film the turtle, so maybe it's here, I don't know. But yeah, time to go to bed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. The bad news is we drifted last night. The good news is it's not far, so I thought we might end up like out there somewhere. I'm starting to get a bit more used to sleeping on the boat. It's only taken a couple of years. Sleeping bag's a little bit wet. It's not too bad. It's actually, here it's quite good. I think what happens is my body temperature makes the water evaporate. If you have a look down at my feet, it's actually a lot wetter down at my feet, but that's alright. A little bit of moisture on the feet, it's not the worst thing in the world. The main thing is that your head and your chest, they're not too wet. That's where you lose most of your body heat. We might go and have a little explore on the beach and then cook up breakfast. Squids, yum yum. Just thought I'd give you a little scope around the back here. This is where I'm camped. It's really quite nice. The smell coming off the island here. It's you can smell a little bit of the Australian bush and some flowers. Like we're probably 300-400 meters from the beach there. This looks quite interesting. We've got like a little creek coming out here. So that's the deep part I'm filming there now. And if you go across this way, you can see the sandbars there. The water's sort of breaking on them a little bit, and then yeah, you can go up there. Let's go up that way a little bit. Right in there. I've lived here most of my life, and there's still places I just haven't explored. This is one of them. It's really clear water actually. I don't know if you can see in the water there. It's still a bit early. It's definitely, it's probably getting very close to sunrise now. But yeah, this is cool. Quite deep just here. Little mangroves over behind me as well. That's cool. I should have slept in here last night. I didn't think I could get in here last night. Last night's tide was a lot lower than this morning. So about probably 40-50 centimeters lower. I don't expect to get very far in here. It's just it's just interesting and nice to go and have a poke around. It gets a little shallow on the left here. Might have to go a little bit right. This is interesting. We've got some nice big rocks just here. Oh, that's a massive rock. Bet you there's fish living around that. Wow. And check this out. Look at this. It goes around and around. Oh, wow. So this looks like the end of the road. That's pretty cool. Did not expect to see this much water in behind a little sandbar on a beach near it. Like it's obviously a creek, and you'll notice the bush is actually like really dry Australian like eucalyptus bush. Just got the electric motor down. The boat shouldn't go anywhere, not for a little while. The tide is coming in, but it'll be fine like that. Let's have a look what's on this beach. Here's a cuttlefish. This is like a squid, but they're a cuttlefish. They're slightly different. Here we've got a little pandanus, and then there's its parent, I'd say. There's two pandanus. Here we've got a cycad. The Aboriginal people used to process the fruits off these. They're probably about that big and round, but if you see the fruits, don't go anywhere near them. They're extremely toxic. They will probably kill you, or at least make you blind. Always keep your eye down on the ground. One, for snakes, but two, you get to see what other animals are eating. This here is a seed, and it's actually been, like, the fruit's been eaten off that. Let's have a look. Here's a fruit. This is a Burdekin plum. Now, that's actually rock hard. Yeah, there's no way I can eat that. But they're actually a really good source of vitamin C. Quite tangy, I think a bit tart as well. But yeah, if you have a look around here, there's an eaten one, another eaten one, another eaten one. This one's half eaten. But yeah, all these black dots here, they're fruit. This close one here has died, but the bigger one behind, he's still alive, so it's a harsh place out here. Might have said it before, but it hasn't rained for months and months. These beaches that face west, they really don't accumulate much rubbish because our prevailing wind is from the east, so these are on the other side of the island. So this is cool. This is the first time I've used this. I've only just got it. It's a basically a char grill that goes in the table. Look at that. It's all self-contained. It's got a little lid, so you could even smoke with this thing. So we just pull the legs out, and then we can drop it. Let's turn it around that way. We'll just drop it straight in here. Now how cool is that? We've got our own little griller right on the table here. How's that? The sun's just popping up over the hill. It's probably 6:30. Cockatoos are having a laugh. Anyway, get back to this thing here. This is all made by Snow Peak. It's made to fit. It looks beautiful. Like I said, I haven't used this before. I've never used this before. But check this out. So we've got basically our own little fire pit inside the kitchen. Well, inside the kitchen bench. That comes out. That's a grill. You put your fire in here, and look at this. That's low heat, medium heat, high heat. So you can adjust the temperature. Put our food on here. That's stainless. This is all aluminium. So yeah, that's really cool. There we go. That won't take too long. It's just a fire starter underneath some good quality charcoal. It's actually quite warm already. So I'm going to take that off. And before we start, my banana! I haven't had a banana for a long time on the videos, but I always have them with me. I've forgotten to show you guys my banana excitement. So what we'll do first, we'll
we'll chop a few ingredients, get them ready, and make our delicious, healthy squid salad. Green mango. First thing we have is some baby spinach leaves. I wanted rocket, but I couldn't get any, so we'll just make do with these. We've got a peach, which I'm just going to cut into sections. I've just cut all around it, and I just give it a twist, and then all the segments will come off. There we go. We'll just put them in there for now. A red onion. We don't want too much red onion in here. A little carrot. We'll take maybe a third of that. We'll just julienne that, which is basically just really small little slivers. That's what we're doing. And we'll take one red chilli. The last time I cooked with green chilies and they were really hot, so after my experience, red chilies aren't nearly as hot as green chilies. We'll take the seeds out anyway, regardless, and we'll just cut those into little semicircle slivers as well. Then we'll throw some parsley in there. And the last ingredient is the Nam Doc Mai green mango. I grow these myself. You can get them sometimes farmers market. They've got like a peppery tang to them. They're great ripe, and they're also pretty good when they're half ripe or green, like I'm going to use it now. And it's got a peppery taste, and a lot of fruit, like bananas, you can cook as vegetables. Pawpaws you can eat like this. These mangoes you can eat green as vegetables. It's something quite interesting, and yeah, if you haven't tried it, definitely give it a go. So we're just going to make little slivers out of these again. And there's the wind. The wind's starting to blow. That's about the size of sliver we want, 1 to 2 inches. Very green tasting, a little bit acidic, which is really nice. Alright, and that's basically all our salad ingredients done, except for the squid. Now check this out. I've taken the grill out of the table, and I'm putting in my cutting board. All this Snow Peak stuff is designed to work really well, and I can prep the squid and then take the cutting board out and wash it later on. So I've got them in the bucket here. Let's get, might do 3 squids, do them pretty basically. All I'm going to cut is just below the eyes. That's the tentacles, they're done. And then I'm going to stick my finger in there. Actually, have a look at this. The dots, the chromatophores, are still moving. Pull out the backbone and the guts. There we go. And that's a really inky mess. Big eyeball. Woo! But that's why I've got a bucket of water there. Whatever stomach insides is left in here, all I'm doing is putting my fingers down the tube and squeezing it out. Now that's all I'm going to do to that. He's still got the skin on, he's still got these little swimming flaps on, but that's all I'm going to do to the squid. I'll show you with the squid head preparation. If you squeeze the tentacles at the bottom, his mouth pops out. You don't want to eat that. It's a little crunchy. His little beak is right there, but that's all edible, and I'll just give that to the crabs. Then to season the squids, a bit of salt and pepper, some sweet smoked paprika. This stuff with squid, I don't know what it is, but I tried it once, and paprika, sweet smoked paprika and squid, it just really works well together. We'll do both sides. Now all I'm going to do to prepare these, the last bit for cooking, is just put a couple of stainless steel skewers through them, and that that'll be nice on the char grill. We'll drop the char grill back into the table, get those coals in there, and hopefully the wind's not too strong so that you can hear what I'm saying. Oh, there's a huge amount of heat coming out there. Let's we'll drop it down to start with. Get this grill on. Here's our squid tubes. Yep, right in the middle. Oh, that's hot. And the little legs, they won't take long at all to cook, so we'll really have to keep an eye on those, because you do want really hot heat to cook squid. You want to cook squid fast and hot. You don't want to go slow and low. That's probably been a little bit too long. I'll have a look. They could be a little bit black. Oh, that's actually not too bad. There we go. A little char on the barbecue is good. I just made that name up. And tentacles, if they're a little crunchy, they're really delicious. But yeah, that was probably less than a minute and a half to get to that stage. Okay, I think that was about 45 seconds on the second side. And they are done. Look at that. How quick is that? It took longer to heat that charcoal up than it did to cook them. And what we'll do with the charcoal is, instead of wasting it, what we'll do is we'll dump it in the salt water, get the heat out of it, make it cool, and we'll put it back in the bag. Look how yummy those are. Yummy. Ooh, I'm going to have to eat one now. Yeah. Oh! I think that paprika brings out the sea flavour in those squid legs, squid heads. Oh! This is going to be a tasty salad. So how quick and simple was the cooking of that squid? There we go. We're just going to throw the legs straight into the salad mix. And with the tubes, we'll just cut them into little circles. There's actually a little bit of moisture in the middle of the tube, which is perfect. That's what we want. Let's try a couple of these right now. A little bit of char-grilled flavour. The paprika brings out the ocean as well as the char-grilled flavour a little bit as well. We get the calamari rings, plenty of those. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. Now before the final assembly of the salad, we'll get a lemon, cut it in half, squeeze half the lemon over those ingredients, and then we'll get a dollop of mayonnaise. So we don't want to put too much mayonnaise on there. We don't want it to take over the flavours, but maybe a good tablespoon. We'll give that a nice mix around. Oh, I tell you what, those colours just pop. Popping squid salad. And that lemon and mayonnaise will work very well together. I hope you guys are looking at the scenery here. It's really pretty, really beautiful. Tide is actually going out, which I didn't realise at the start, so I've had to rescue the boat a few times. You'll see it's a bit lower than it was before. Oh, but I'm telling you, that just looks delicious. Okay, last assembly. Look at that. Guys, how nice does that look? That is one delicious looking healthy squid salad. I've never tried the mayo and lemon before, but mayonnaise, lemon, goes great with seafood. Let's try this. Oh, I've got so much goodness in here. Let's try a couple of bits of squid. The mayonnaise, I only put like a tablespoon in there. It's just lightly covered everything. It adds a really nice creaminess to it. Let's try some of this mango. It's still got that slight peppery zing to it. Let's see, I think that's nectarine. No, peach. Oh, the freshness of that peach is just pop in your mouth. Oh, so good. When mangoes ripen, I'll have to use ripe mangoes as well. I don't have any ripe mangoes at the moment. It's still a little bit early in the season. But have a look at the scenery. Have a look at what I'm eating. It's very simple, and it's so delicious. And guys, I've actually bought a new drone. I tried to use it on this trip. I may have a bit of footage, I may not. I'm having some teething problems. But everyone who donated in the last 6 months or so, thank you very much. It's because of you guys that I can get that drone. It's a real privilege that I can share these experiences with you, and hopefully I inspire you to get out. This is very basic cooking, and I hope you, if you don't cook a lot, try a salad. It's you can undercook the squid a little bit. You can cook it more than I did. It doesn't matter. The main thing is getting out there and having a go. There's a slight heat from the chili, but not much at all. The onion just gives it that little bit of an edge. But the overriding flavour is the squid, probably the mango a little bit, and the peach. Let's try. Oh, here we go. Squid head or legs, peach, a little bit of mango, lemon juice, and a little bit of mayonnaise on there as well. But this is the whole caboodle here. Yeah. That peach, I'm glad I put that peach in. Anyway guys, I hope I inspire you to get out. I will try and do a big long overnighter soon, but as you can tell, you can probably hear the microphone, the wind is coming up. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, it's probably 10 to 8. I'm going to rip home. I've got to get this video done for you guys every Tuesday. It's been pretty good so far this year, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Yum yum! So good!
Thanks for watching everyone. Please subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified of my new videos. I do them every week. I'd also like to say a big thank you to my Patreon supporters and people who've donated through PayPal. If you want to see more right now, click the links above. Catch you next time.